Hi, everybody. Welcome to Bulletproof Underwear, episode number 171. I am your co-host, Yam Juice.
And I'm your co-host, Flex.
And today, we've got a very nice treat for you all. He's a guest that we've never had on the show before. He's a Southern California lad. He's a college student. He's very smart. He's very technically savvy. He's a Halo player, and he's a YouTuber. Welcome, ZerueL! Yeah!
Oh.
A.K.A. Kevin. All right. Boy, it's a warm day over here, man.
Yeah, definitely warm. The heat's been killing my productivity.
Yeah. Are you like
Huh? Excuse me?
Are you like a lizard just laying there gathering sun, just like...
Yeah, just sitting there. Actually, kind of like my dog, too. Every time my dog finds a little patch of sun, just goes straight into it and just falls asleep.
Yeah.
Well, he's working on his tan.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of doggy you got?
A small chihuahua.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, I got a chihuahua too.
Oh, nice. What color is yours?
Mine is tan.
Yeah. Mine is a mocha colored.
All right.
Yeah.
All
Hence the
right.
name we call her Mocha. So.
Mocha. Mine's Peaches because she looks like a peach fuzz. She's about the color and texture of a peach.
Mm-hmm.
But she's fat. My dog is fat.
Not round like a peach yet.
Not quite that round, but getting there. So, geez, so I've been seeing you, tweeting and stuff in the Halo community. I just, for some reason, I just never knew about you, and I didn't know that you had a Halo channel and a YouTube channel and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So, how long have you been doing YouTube?
Maybe a few months. Let's see. I want to say about 3 months. So I'm somewhat consistently. I used to post a few videos here and there, but now I'm trying to be a bit more consistent. And now it's been a month since I posted my last video because I got a couple new jobs. So once I get my schedule together, all planned, I should hopefully get some more videos out.
Damn work was getting in the way of the good stuff.
Yeah, damn it. So what kind of working are you doing?
Currently, like official work, I do research at a USC. So I program for a few architects over there because they need tools to do whatever they need to do over there. They're trying to make like windows and stuff like that, and they're generating them using computers. So I have to help with that.
Well, they're making windows like actual physical apertures in a wall, or are they making like windows like operating system?
Like in a wall.
Oh, okay. Actual windows.
Real windows.
Real one. Yeah. So it's pretty complicated. How do I explain this? So they're making windows where there's like wood panels inside the windows. So normally you have like, those shaders where you like twist a little thing and it opens them up. Well, now they're trying to use like these little wood panels, and they make like unique designs. And depending on the design, light goes through. And if there's more complicated design, less light goes through. So, yeah.
Now, is this like industrial or is this like academic?
Right now it's academic. So some guy is using this research for his PhD, and he has a small team, and undergraduate students are helping him out. So,
wow.
Yeah.
So are you going to be published? Are you going to be a footnote?
Yeah. When they do their research papers, they actually already published a few, but once they finish the next ones, I probably might be in there that I did this for them.
All right. So,
That's cool.
So you have to like find the page, that you're on, and take a picture of it for Twitter.
Yeah.
Here's a project I'm doing, and like maybe if you have some of the work,
Mm-hmm.
you could post it on your YouTube channel. Like, here's some of the shit I've been doing.
Yeah, definitely. Though I have to make sure none of the stuff is like, don't show this, it's under wraps, anything like that.
Right,
yeah, because sometimes they don't want information to go out there because it's theirs.
Yeah, need to know, man.
Yeah.
Yup.
So are you going to USC?
No, I actually go to Cal State Dominguez Hills. It's just I'm part of a satellite research group, so they call in students from another college and we go, or university, and we go help out at another university doing research.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, what do you think about the color scheme of this this setup here, Flex?
I like it. I went out and took a look at it, and I like it. I think it's cool.
Yeah, lots of red, red and black.
Yeah. You've got a setup video of your PC and your stuff for 2015, and oh my God, red.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I picked the color scheme, went with it all the way. So
you totally did.
Mm-hmm.
So you're a PC enthusiast. So you've got a pretty beastly rig. So go ahead and tell us about your rig. What do you got?
Well, I built my rig in 2012. So I'm on the Z97 platform. So I have a Core i7 processor, the 4770K. And I have that overclocked at 4.5. Used to have it at 4.7, but Counter-Strike didn't like it. So I had to go down. Yeah, there's always something. Overclocks can be a bit janky sometimes. Some games will like them, some games won't. What can you do?
Yeah. So you're running those cores to within an inch of their life, right?
Yes. I'm really pushing my processor, so yeah. Hopefully it won't die too soon.
All right. So what else you got in that thing?
Yeah. Funny story, I did not start off with a graphics card when I built my PC. I ran on integrated graphics because I did not have the money to afford a graphics card at the time.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
I had this nice processor, nice BenQ 120 hertz monitor, all this nice stuff, and no graphics card to play games on. And my friends would just dog on me all the time. He's like, "Oh, you have this nice PC, but you don't have a graphics card." So, yeah, actually, I had a friend. He loaned me a graphics card, like a older one, and it worked fine for playing games at a decent frame rate. I just lowered the settings, and yeah. And then a year later, I finally got my graphics card. Actually, I got two graphics cards. I got two 980s.
Well, that's pretty beefy.
Yeah. But of course, nothing ever goes the way I planned it to. One of the 980s was dead on arrival. So I was just hours just looking at my computer screen and wondering what's going on because it was like flaking out. There's weird white lines everywhere. So I inspected the graphics card and one of the trays, something on it was like not right. It was like scratched or burnt out. So I was like, uh-oh. So I returned it, and with the money I got back, I got Master Chief Collection and an Xbox One.
Hey,
So I figured, oh, Halo, it's coming back. Because I was trying to make a choice between two 980s and an Xbox One. I was like, I went with the two 980s. And then one of them broke, so I was like, okay, maybe this is a sign that I should get back. It's a sign. I need to come back to Halo and play all the classics again with all my buddies. It's going to be a big return.
You should have got the graphics card.
Yes. Again, for the second time, nothing goes the way it should. We all know the story with MCC.
Yeah, it was just as broken as your graphics card was.
Yeah.
Damn. So, all right. So you're a Halo guy from pretty far back. So what's your video game history?
Your game history. Well,
From the beginning.
From the beginning. There used to be these math games my mom used to download on these, like a really old PC that we used to have, and I used to play them. So the main character was some rabbit and just like puzzles and stuff like that. Then I got an N64. Lots of good games on there, like, Super Mario 64, Star Wars Rogue Squadron. That was a really fun game that I loved playing. I used to play that with my dad. He used to fly the plane. I would just press the button to shoot. I'd sit in his lap and we just play it all the time. Then after that, I got a PS2. I sold the N64, got a PS2, and sometimes I regret selling the N64 because it was a good system, but there's emulators nowadays. Thank you, modern technology and reverse engineering things. Yeah, so on the PS2, what did I play on that? I'm trying to remember.
Well, they only had about 100 kajillion games on that system.
Yeah, and this was way back when. Oh, wow. The Great Escape. I used to play that game. That was a fun game with what's his name, Steve McQueen. If you ever seen the movie.
Oh yeah, that's old school, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Did you have a part where your motorcycle jumped over a fence?
Yeah, yes, that was one of my favorite parts in the game. Just escaping from all the Nazis shooting at you.
Yeah.
But it was a good game though. You'd sneak around like castles and stuff, or concentration camps, trying to tunnel your way out. It's a really good game.
All right.
Yeah. Then from then I moved on to the Xbox, the original Xbox.
Old school.
Yeah, so with that I got Halo CE. Loved the game. Actually, I played on the Xbox before I bought it. My cousin had one, and I played Halo CE on there, and I was like amazed by it. So I just had to have it. So I asked my parents, and then a couple months later, managed to get one. And yeah, I just fell in love with Halo, playing that on there. Played with my brother, campaign missions and all that. Playing through Legendary, and I mean, Halo CE Legendary it was a trip. Those elites. Oh gosh, yeah. Yeah, those elites were really hard, especially the Spec Ops, the black ones. Yeah, I did not have fun going against those guys.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you get achievements for that, and they mean something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, those are real achievements, man.
Those are real achievements.
Real achievements.
Yeah, 50 points. You turned on your machine. Nowadays.
Yeah, nowadays. You're a movie star. You use Twitch.
Yeah, I took a screenshot. More achievement points for you.
Wow. So you played Halo from the beginning. Did you play Halo 2 as well?
Yes, I played Halo 2 as well. The issue was on the Xbox, I did not have Xbox Live because, again, it was pretty expensive at the time to afford. And then the whole internet stuff, and it's like, my parents didn't understand, you got to connect it to this. I don't want to do it. Yeah. I actually did manage to connect the Xbox one time to the internet, but again, I couldn't afford it because I had to move the Xbox to the modem, set up a TV. I had to move stuff around the house. It's too much to do.
Too much nonsense.
Yeah. And then in 2007, I wasn't able to get an Xbox 360 right away, but my grandma gave me a MacBook, and I downloaded Halo CE on there. And it was easy to connect to the internet through the MacBook, and from then I started playing the what was it called? The demo version of Halo CE. So one map, just Blood Gulch, and campaign was Silent Cartographer. And that was all.
Wow.
That was just all of that was just on the demo, nothing else. But you could mod the demo and add all these cool things. And there was actually a pretty good community on there for quite a while on the Halo CE demo. There was this website. Yeah,
They're just like spending weeks and months on this demo.
yeah. And there's I'd say about 200 people constantly playing day to day. And there was this website dedicated to it where they would host clan matches. And I still remember some of the clan names too. The big ones was Phenom, Idiom, and Phoenix. So those were like the top 3 clans. All the good people were there. They'd play that game constantly. And usually they would fight for that top position on the leaderboards. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's a close-knit community too. Since there was relatively few people playing, everybody knew each other. So everybody would knew what's up and all that. So
Yeah.
Unfortunately, those days are kind of gone because I think Apple switched to Intel processors, and before then they were using PowerPC processors. So lots of apps that were meant for that kind of stopped working because there's a different architecture.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah.
So when Master Chief came out, you're probably like, let me play Blood Gulch.
Yeah, I immediately turned on Blood Gulch, started playing. I was like, oh, 1080p, 60 frames per second.
Yeah. Well, okay. So when the Halo CE anniversary came out, did you get that game?
Oh yeah, right away. Completely bought it on the spot. I was just so happy. I was a bit sad that there's no multiplayer. But I guess they're saving that for MCC. They probably had a whole timeline, so they figured, release the campaign. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's how I played Halo CE. That's I I didn't have the original Xbox, so I played the anniversary. And yeah, I love that campaign. I love the weird way that Cortana looked, and nothing like she looks now.
Yeah, she really changed a lot.
So you're using Windows 10, and you have the Cortana app on your computer. How do you like it?
Oh yeah, it's good. I was using quite a lot, but kind of doesn't work now because I have all these fans going on, so it's just mumbo jumbo getting passed into there. But hopefully when things cool down, I can start using Cortana again. But she's really helpful. I wish there was a bit more functionality, like open this web page, more specific things. Yeah, because again, I'm a bit of a power user sometimes, so when things aren't as specific, I kind of like stop using it after a while because I like to get nitty gritty with things.
Yeah. So can you modify her so that after everything she says Chief?
No, I can't modify her. Right.
Here's your webpage, Chief. Can you imagine? How cool would that be?
Yeah. Actually, I've asked her some funny things before. Like, where's the Master Chief? And she's all like, "Oh, that's classified."
Well, I remember the first time I got a chance to mess around with somebody's Siri. She's got a little bit of an attitude.
Yeah, Siri, definitely an attitude there.
Well, so what do you think? Are we going to ever have AI like we have in the movies?
They're working on it. The issue is they just got to get that the computational power right on your PC or locally or somehow, because it takes a lot of processing to get all those to get it thinking like a normal person, Because there's a billion Janes you could ask, and to get the right answer, it takes a lot of CPU power and all that stuff.
Well, maybe they're working on it the wrong way. It's like they've got kind of this like paradigm of how AI should be programmed, but maybe there's like some new way where you start off with a AI that's like a toddler and is dumb, and it learns somehow like the way a human would learn. Maybe that's something that they could do.
Yeah, they're definitely investing their time into that, to getting computers to learn, make better choices, all that.
Did you ever see that movie Chappie?
No, I have not seen Chappie.
Oh, it's very good. It's very good. When the computer first, when they first put the super advanced AI in him, he's absolutely like a toddler. It's like, but he learns really, really fast. Yeah.
Yeah, I know my friend, he works at Sony. Maybe I could ask him, download the movie. Maybe I could use his services to watch it.
Yeah. Well, I think it's, no, we saw it on disc. We saw it on disc. It's the same guy who did District 9. The same director. Which is a good movie. Do you like movies?
Yeah, I like movies. Actually, I've been wanting to see The Martian.
Yeah, I heard good things about that. What do you think, Flex?
Yeah. I think it looks cool. I thought the commercials were... I watched an extended trailer, and I thought it looked really cool. I thought the effects were... were very realistic.
I'm interested in the concept, too. Someone left behind on Mars for who knows how long. They have to survive.
Yeah.
And then I saw in the trailers that he's, like, growing plants and then trying to get, like, oxygen through those plants. Because I know Mars has, like, a whole bunch of nitrogen on there. So.
Yeah, and they got water. They found water on it.
Water on Mars.
Well, next thing you know, you're going to find Marvin the Martian. Just like he was depicted, in the cartoons.
Hey, even better yet, Portals to Hell. That's what I want to see. Speaking of Portals to Hell, Doom 4. I'm definitely waiting for that game too, as well.
Oh, yeah, it looks so good when they showed that off. Flex, chainsaw.
Yeah. And then,
Flex loves chainsaw in any game that you have. Any game, if there's a chainsaw, I'm there. Lollipop chainsaw, I was there.
Yep. Did you ever play Left 4 Dead 2 when you find the chainsaw and you just like tear through everybody until the gas runs out?
I don't remember. I must have.
No, I have Left 4 Dead 2, but I've never played it. I just have it on my library. I have to get around to playing it.
You've never played Left 4 Dead 2? Oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah. Again, I got my PC around 2012, so I didn't have a chance to play all those classic games.
Yeah, I'm saving up a few games like that for 360 that he didn't play yet.
Yeah, I still have my stack of shame. Games that I bought, but I've never played.
Yeah.
He's got a little thing. It's all set up real nice, like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You know, the Island of Misfit Toys? Mm-hmm. Well, he's got a little Island of Misfit games.
Okay, one of these days, like maybe even, who knows, maybe today I'll start it. I got this game right here.
Oh, The Witcher. That's a good game.
Yeah. I've been like, okay, any day now, I'm going to plug that in and start playing it. But see, that's probably a game that's going to take a lot of time.
Yeah, it's a role RPG game, so you might get lost into it. And invested into the whole universe of that. Yeah, but I heard it's a really good game, though. Lots of choices.
Yeah, and some sexy gals in there. That never hurts. Yeah.
I want to spoil a few things for you, but I don't want to. Yeah,
oh, okay. Yeah. So you played through it?
Yeah, I played through it. Actually, I kind of lost my save though because this morning I reinstalled Windows 10 because some things were breaking again. Yeah, but it's Actually,
I like how you said that again.
Yeah. Everything breaks, but it's my job to fix them.
No, does this shit break because you're just pushing it so hard?
No, I don't know. This time, every time I played a game and I had either Chrome or Skype open, the game would lag intensively. So I either had to close Skype, Chrome, all these other apps, and then just play the game without anything else. But yeah, so I just reinstalled Windows 10 and then downloaded all one or two games, started testing things out, and they seemed to be playing all right. But it was just completely weird to me that having something else open would completely crush the performance of my game.
Turn me into a turd fest.
So so you're getting lag and frame drops and shit like that, or what?
Yeah, so like if I had a YouTube video playing on, I don't know, Chrome or something, and I open up a game, start playing it, like I'd go down to like 10 frames per second, it'd stutter and all this weird stuff.
Wow.
And yeah, I did not know what happened, so. Yeah. And I wasn't doing that until 2 days ago. All of a sudden, I just started doing that, and it was just blowing my mind how that happened. So I must have installed something, or something went wrong, and I couldn't find the issue. So I just fragged everything.
Well, you got to make sure you turn on your virus protection when you go to Pornhub, you know. I'll get you every fucking time. So, what do you think about Windows 10? Are you liking it, or do you? Give us a little review.
You know, I'm liking it so far. I mean, a few things, a bit janky here and there, but hopefully I'll get those little glitches will get weeded out sooner or later. But I'm looking forward to DirectX 12. That's the main reason I went into Windows 10 right away. Because I know a few games are supposed to be using DirectX 12, and it's supposed to increase performance. And there's neat features as well, little things that help overall increase performance of the game. It's supposed to be less stressful on the CPU side of things. All that. I know Gears of War, that's supposed to be one of the first DirectX 12 games, the Ultimate Edition Gears of War. But they haven't have any info on when it's going to be released. I have it on Xbox, though. And it's a beautiful game.
Yes, so do we.
Yeah, we got it too. I'm not very good at third-person cover shooters. I can tell you that right now.
Yeah, Gears of War is definitely a different type of game than other games out there. I mean, the whole wall balancing, how to use a shotgun.
Yeah, it seems like the shotgun.
There's your chainsaw.
God, Flex, you're such a chainsaw whore, man.
I know. I love the chainsaw. Can't wait for Doom.
Yeah. Well, the thing I liked about Doom was just the gore level. You know, those demons looked really cool. They looked really disgusting, and it also looked really cool when you tore them up or shot their heads off and stuff like that. Blew them up, chainsawed them. They just like body parts were flying.
Yeah, every Doom game, they suddenly try to do something new, graphically, or how do you say, something unique, trying to raise the bar for what a first-person shooter should do.
Yeah, yeah. Well, so I like the idea of gore, like Mortal Kombat. Yeah, yeah. Okay, let's stay up late nights thinking of new gore. Come on, let's not try to suppress the gore. I know you can't sell it in Australia if it has that, but come on, who needs Australia?
They have bad internet anyways. Sorry for them.
Yeah, they do. Well, also, nowadays there's like this politically correct kind of mindset in gaming. You don't want your game to be sexist, and you don't want it to be overly violent.
When you mention sexist, Metal Gear, the new Metal Gear comes to mind.
So what do you see sexist in that game?
Well, I know people were criticizing the one female sniper. She's just pretty much just wearing a bikini, sniping people, wrecking them.
Isn't that what female snipers do? Wear bikinis and just prance around?
Who needs body armor nowadays?
Well, obviously people like sexy girls. They like violence. Grand Theft Auto is not a huge game for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, come on. It's the violence. It's the sexiness. You
Violence,
want that stuff.
Sexiness. You can smoke bongs right in the living room of your apartment. I mean, come on. What do you want?
And grab a hooker or two.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, and then kill them instead of paying them. It's like...
Want my money back.
So do you think that makes people more likely to be violent, to be sexist, to be criminal? Do you think like playing Grand Theft Auto is going to make you want to carjack somebody?
There's no achievements in real life for carjacking people. No, I don't think it does.
Good answer. I like that.
Then I have to go put on pants, get a nice shirt on, then go out and find somebody. Too much. I'd rather stay here and just
somebody. I mean, here's where you got your Red Bull and your Cheetos. You'd have to actually go out and. Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. But in all seriousness, I don't think it makes people violent. I mean, at most, it probably gives them like a way to vent out.
Well, yeah. I mean, there is a possibility that it actually could make people less violent because whatever violent urges we males might have, we don't get a chance to exercise them in the real world very often. But if you get a chance to exercise them in video games, maybe you get it out of your system and you're less likely to be violent or criminal.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's called the catharsis effect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I know definitely you could build up aggression when you're gaming, but I mean, I have yet to use my Xbox and bash somebody's skull in that I'm playing next to, but
yeah. Have you ever thrown a controller or damaged anything in your room because of rage?
Accidentally my dog one time.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, here's the story. I was playing and my dog is sleeping next to me and I'm just on playing Halo and then I get shot and I'm like, no, when I just bashed my hands down and my dog was right next to me. I was like, oh no, I hit my dog.
Oh my God.
So I had to put the controller down and hug my dog for a while to make up for it, but my dog was okay. But I actually, there was a story though that some girl or some lady killed her dog with a Wii remote. I don't know if you heard about that, but
I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, luckily her neighbor or something was I think she was a vet or something, so she managed to come over and revive the dog. But yeah, the dog got knocked out pretty well. So yeah,
that's bizarre, man.
Yeah. So
did you ever own a Wii?
No, I've never owned a Wii before.
Yeah, Flex, you owned a Wii, right?
Yeah, I had one for a while.
So did you strap the little straps on when you used it?
Oh hell yeah, me? Are you kidding? Flex? Damn straight.
I don't know. I never bothered with straps.
Even when I played Mario Kart, man, I had it strapped up then, man. I just never knew. Fucking Mario Kart wheel go right through the big screen. That'd be the end of it.
Yeah, plenty of videos on YouTube that you go watch of people wrecking their TVs with Wii remotes.
Yeah, well, I think it's funny because when you saw the Wii and the Wiimotes, the Wiimote is actually quite elegant. It's this like little smooth, simple square thing. But then apparently they thought, you know what? People are going to do horrible things with this thing, so let's ship the Wii remote in this giant rubberized condom, full body condom on the thing. It's like super. You could throw it off a 10-story building and it would survive just because there's so much thick rubber junk on it. It's like,
Oh, no. People get very sweaty. It's slip right through your hand.
Yeah, we're like, just like, yeah.
Whoops.
Waggly, waggly, waggly. So that was a giant success. The Wii was a big smashing success. Of course, Microsoft and Sony were falling all over themselves to come up with like, we got to get on this motion control bandwagon here. So we got, Sony has the Move, you know, with the little balls.
Yeah, little
colored balls.
Vibrator, as people call it sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah, and then of course the infamous, oh so beloved Kinect that we all adore so much.
Where is the Kinect? I haven't heard about it for a long time.
I haven't either.
Yeah,
Well,
Microsoft kind of they put it under the rug, but every time they ask Microsoft about it, it's like, oh no, we're still doing stuff with it.
Yeah, right. They're really doing stuff with it. The only thing it's good for is when you're watching a DVD, you can say Xbox pause. That's cool. I like that. But that's it. That's the only thing it's good for.
One thing.
One thing. And then, of course, you say Xbox play, and then it resumes. You know, the pizza just got here, Xbox pause. So, and it does play Blu-rays.
Yeah.
So that's my Blu-ray
that's
player.
cool.
So when I build my PC, which I'm in the process, if anybody didn't know, I'm halfway started on building a brand new desktop PC. It's going to be a pretty good one. I'm not going to get a Blu-ray player. I don't need a Blu-ray player because I've got the trusty Xbox. But I am going to get an optical drive. I know that optical drives are falling out of favor on computers. A lot of times they don't have them.
Now they even ship Windows in a USB. It's like, oh, here's your Windows,
I know.
plug it in, install it. Easy.
Yeah.
Though I still use my, I have an optical drive in my PC because I play older games. Sometimes you can only get them on disc.
Right. Well, I've got some software that I don't want to give up. That's on disc. And in preparation for my new computer, I already bought this because I found it at a really good price.
Oh.
It's like the home version of Vegas. It's basically Vegas, and it's on disc. It's a slight upgrade from where I was before. I didn't want to upgrade to version 13 because it's designed for tablets. So the icons and stuff are designed so you can like dick around with the screen, and it's like clunky and cartoony and goofy looking.
Tile based.
Tile based, yeah.
Just like Windows 8 was on launch.
Yeah. So how do you edit your videos? What do you use?
I use Windows Movie Maker since there aren't really any other free options.
Windows Movie Maker, oy vey!
It does do 1080p 60 frames per second. I think that's good enough. Yeah.
It does a good job. I mean, you can't layer, like multiple video tracks, right?
No, you could layer audio tracks, not video tracks.
Yeah.
It's pretty bare bones and simple, but my videos aren't too complex.
Yeah, well, I mean, it all depends on like you can make a fantastic video that doesn't need multiple layers, or you can make some some masterpiece that's like 10 video layers thick or whatever. But
and again, my videos are pretty simple. Some gameplay, commentary.
Well, you had how to make content on YouTube or something like that?
Yes, that 1 hour video. That was
Yeah, it was really long. I haven't watched it all. I haven't watched it all because it's long.
Yeah.
But I did check it out. Like, what made you decide to make something that comprehensive?
Just so people have like a reference, just in case they want to get into making content, how to stream, how to make a YouTube video. What options are there that are free? So some average Joe with a $800 laptop and maybe a capture card and a console laying around. How does he all put it together to make it work into making content?
Yeah,
just to get
what you should do is you should break it up into episodes.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that, breaking it up. Maybe in the future.
Yeah. Actually, how-to videos, if they're good, sometimes they can go viral. I mean, you can get like a shitload of views. Mm-hmm. Like one time, remember T-Gizzle Flex?
Yep, I know him about T-Gizzle.
It's like he was making some videos, and he asked, I think he asked on Twitter, what should I make a video on? And I was thinking, you know what? How do you use OBS? So he said, okay, good idea. So he made a very good tutorial on how to use OBS. And I think that video's got like 80,000 views or something. It's his it's his viral video.
Off the charts.
It's off the charts. And he normally gets like 20 views.
Yeah. OBS can be a bit tricky to use sometimes, going through the options, knowing how to do a few fancy things, but it's pretty good overall.
Yeah, I've never got it to work. When I did experiment with streaming, I just used XSplit, and I felt like a dummy because, only morons use XSplit, right? Well, I've got a lot to learn. But nowadays, you can stream right from your console. I mean, it works fairly well too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it works pretty decent. I was surprised how decent it was working at. I mean, maybe during fast-paced scenes, it kind of pixelates a bit, but it works overall pretty well.
Yeah, it looks pretty nice. That way you don't have to buy a capture card or any of that stuff. Mm-hmm. You can put your Connect to work a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody who does that is Cleanup. He streams from his Xbox sometimes.
Yeah, he does quite a bit, actually.
Yeah. Speaking of Cleanup, so ZerueL, where do you stand on the no sprint controversy of Halo?
I will forever be no sprint. That's just, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how no sprint are you? Are you ready to boycott Halo 5 because it has sprint, or it's like you're going to just make the best of it?
I'm just going to make the best of it. I'd rather have no sprint. At least there's options in Halo 5 to turn it off, so I'll just have to make the best of it.
Now, did you play the beta?
Yes, I did play the beta. I have a few nice clips from there.
So what did you think of the beta?
I thought the beta was pretty good. Few things I didn't like. I still didn't like sprint, running around, but at least they nerfed it a bit, so where if you get shot, you kind of slow down. I'd rather you completely slow down when you get shot, but 343 will do as they do.
Yes, they will do as they do. Okay, so now you got not only sprint, but you've got the dashes, and the slide, and the shoulder charge, and the stomp.
I do like the dashes, the thruster pack. I like that since the beginning. I thought it was a nice way to include things. My only gripe with it is that you can't shoot while you're doing the thrusting. So, yeah, and I think the thrust. Oh yeah, in Halo 5 they made the thruster pack first person. In Halo 4 I didn't like it because it transitioned you into third person. It's like, why would you kind of do that?
Why would you do that?
Yeah, because it's only for a second that you're going really fast, so there's no need to pull the camera out to go to third person and then go back in. It might as well keep it first person,
Yeah, what the hell is up with that? It's like, whatever.
Yeah, but this time around, it's first person, completely better. A bit more, looks good to use. It doesn't take you out of the combat, so to say. I just wish you could shoot while you're thrusting. It would make for some nice plays. Thrusting mid snipe. That'd make that'd make for some good gameplay.
Yeah. So I noticed that the SMG and the assault rifle were way better than they ever were before.
Yeah, they definitely put a lot of emphasis on auto weapons this time around. SMG, I didn't mind it being so overpowered, as long as they treated it as like some sort of mid-tier power weapon. Completely fine with that. Assault rifle, it definitely was pretty powerful.
Yeah, you can shoot people from pretty far. I mean,
Yeah.
no other Halo game was it anywhere near as effective at range.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, wow. That's kind of bordering on Call of Duty kind of aim down sights kind of shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and then they added in the ADS sort of feature in Halo 5 too, which I don't really think it was needed to add it in there. Like, personally, I think they're kind of adding it in there just sort of to draw people in.
Well, you know, people are used to Call of Duty. They're used to Battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're trying to expand. So I think they will expand. I think you know the Halo diehards will show up, but I think we're actually going to get some young blood.
Oh yeah, that's definitely good. There's definitely needs to be an expansion in the Halo community because it has gotten smaller and smaller after each iteration of the game, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Which, you know, at this point now, I mean, Halo 5 can do a few things that I don't personally like, but as long as they invest their time in making the community grow, that I'll be fine. As long as I could find some friends, play some games, actually perform good in those games, you know, at least, you know, if it takes a decent amount of skill, so where I could feel good being on top of the leaderboard, then completely fine. I'll be okay. I won't, you know, freak out too much. Yeah, I guess I'm kind of over the whole freaking out phase of. Yeah, I mean, a few things I'll still kind of freak out, but if it's like, for example, with Forge, they're not releasing it on launch day, which kind of got me a bit angry because I feel Halo 5 really needs that perfect launch where everything's, you know, everything's there. You could, you know, everyone could go do what they need to do. You know, campaign people play the campaign. Speedrunners, they have their theater to use during campaign to make their whole speed running because, you know, I feel that community kind of died down a bit with Halo 4 not having campaign theater, all that, because theater is pretty important, so they could go back, see what they could do better and all that. Again, Forge, that really makes people adds to the longevity of the game. You know, people make their own fun game types. I'm pretty sure. How much custom games do you do during Halo 4? You ever play like those crazy?
A few, yeah.
I played quite a few. I didn't make any custom games, but I played quite a few with people, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I never made any custom games, but yeah, we had some friends who were into that, and you know,
Sniper Chicken and
yeah.
what's the other one? The
One of
Rover.
the funnest ones was like when you had warthogs on a platform, and like the idea is just to run everybody else off the platform.
Oh yeah. I think that's called Hog Derby, Smash Derby, something like that.
Yeah.
That
There was no shooting. There was just trying to force people off the platform.
Yeah, that actually came during Halo Reach. It was called Super Smash Derby. A whole bunch of people spawn in warthogs, and you try to ram people off the platform.
Yep.
Yeah. Then later in the game, you'd have like lifts, gravity lifts spawning, death ball spawning. It was really fun. Yeah, definitely during Halo 3 and Halo Reach, those were like the big custom games days. Unfortunately, with Halo 4, I guess file share was kind of broken at launch. They had to fix that, so not many people could share their files and all that. So things couldn't go viral, you know, so to say. I mean, lots of game types during Halo 3, Halo Reach would go viral, and everybody would be downloading them.
I just can't understand why they would not have Big Team Battle and Forge ready at launch. I mean, come on.
Mm-hmm.
How long ago did Halo 4 launch? I mean, come on.
Yeah. I think definitely with Halo, there's certain things that, like, when you play a Halo game, it has to be there because it's just part of Halo. Like BTB, 8v8 game type, that's been with Halo since Halo 2 had matchmaking, you know. And then Forge, that's been in Halo since Halo 3, and every Halo game prior to that had Forge on launch. You know, it was just there. So some things just make a Halo game, and when something's missing, it's not really too good.
Yeah, I think it's unfortunate. I really am sad. I mean, what can you do? I mean, you're gonna play. I'm gonna play the game. I'm gonna enjoy the game. I'm gonna love the game, and I know that the Forge heavy people are not going to get what they want right away, and they're going to have to wait.
Yeah. And then I know first impressions are definitely important nowadays, because if you don't nail that first impression, gamers today have short attention spans when it comes to new games. I mean, we've seen lots of games, AAA games that have all these advertisements, commercials, all this, just completely die off within a month or so after their launch.
Right.
You know, it's a big fad, and then it dies. Titanfall, really big at launch, and then kind of fell down. Because, you know, it you know, and then I see it free all the time on Origin. It's like, oh, it's free. Play, please.
please play our game.
And I know at launch it didn't have like custom options, dedicated server options, or ranking options. So, which is unfortunate because it was pretty much a multiplayer only game. So, if it's a multiplayer only game, then shouldn't things that are primarily multiplayer be included at launch rather than waiting?
Well, I remember that used to drive me crazy, because Flex and me used to run a private game night on Call of Duty, and then like when Titanfall came out, we really wanted to do that, and it started out, it was just really pathetic when it finally did hit. They brought it on board piece by piece.
Mm-hmm.
That game could have been so much better. Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
Yeah, it could have.
Mm-hmm. And the whole introducing AI into the mix of gaming, or how do I say?
Multiplayer.
Yeah, multiplayer. Kind of making it like into its own campaign mission, but it's multiplayer. So, except some of the AI are kind of normal, but some of the AI are actually people playing on the other side. So it's kind of like playing two sides of a campaign mission, really. Which I thought that would be a very interesting concept to look into, but I guess it wasn't executed as well.
Yeah. Did you ever in your career get killed by a grunt?
Yes.
I did. I was like, one time I had to empty my ashtray, and I grabbed my controller up, and there's a grunt kicking me in the face. It's like, God damn it! I kind of liked that the melee was a kick. That was sort of a different thing.
Yeah. Remember playing Halo C, and I've been killed. Grunts with needlers. I do not like them. Yeah. I remember seeing one shooting me with like a needler, and like I go behind, take cover, but the needles explode afterwards, and I die. So
yeah,
that's frustrating.
Well, I was talking about the Titanfall grunts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Halo running through my head still.
Well, speaking of Titanfall and Halo and AI, so that brings us to the concept of Warzone. Brand spanking new game type, never was in any Halo before.
Microsoft finally putting those servers to work.
Let's hope they can handle it.
Yes.
Well,
hopefully it's not broken on launch. Hopefully it's not broken on launch.
Yeah. So what do you think? Are you looking forward to playing Warzone? Are you going to dive into it?
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to a Warzone. It definitely seems like an atmosphere I would find normally on a PC type of game, but I'm glad they're definitely bringing something like that to console now. You know, having AI and 12 on 12, that's the first for Halo. Halo has always been 8 on 8, now it's 12 on 12. And then so many other games are doing these massive lobbies, but it's great just finally seeing it being incorporated into Halo.
Yeah, I hope it works really well.
You know, this is interesting is 12 on 12, because I just read a blip that Microsoft just boosted up the number of members you can have in a party to 12.
Yeah.
Oh, really? On Xbox? On Xbox Live?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, actually, that's going to be interesting, having 12 people coordinating attacks on the map. It's definitely interesting.
Wow.
Yeah. My gripe with Warzone is maybe its replayability. Because so far, I think you get to 1,000 points and you're done. I was hoping more for like a kind of like not story, but maybe similar to like a campaign-driven event where you have to complete objectives to get to like a final objective on the map.
So you're looking for like a 20-minute game type, right? Something like that.
Something like that. You know, we get a group of Spartans, one's attacking, one's defending, and you have to capture these points first. Go plant a bomb, blow up a door, go into the base, start capturing the base points or something like that. Then at the end, maybe take some sort of intel from the base, kind of like Invasion, how Invasion did it, where it's a series of events that you have to complete, and it feels like you're actually fighting a real battle, you know, instead of just fighting for points. Because honestly, Halo has already done that, you know, fighting for points, you know, Slayer, kill people, rack up kills, points, things like that. I want to see something more like kind of story driven, you know.
Yeah. Now, so in your Halo career in the past, there's like people who are good at the game usually fall into one of two basic categories: competitive-oriented players and pub stompers. Which are you?
Probably more of a pub stomper. Like, I've gotten into some competitive realm, but I guess at the end of the day, it's not exactly for me, but I do appreciate what the competitive realm does for Halo, making sure that the skill gap is high, so it's not like everyone is able to be on the same skill. There's different levels of skill that people can obtain, which is good for a game like Halo.
Yeah. Now, I would really embrace competitive if I could play against maybe senior citizen homes competitively. It's like, all right, Shady Acres, you know, they have a room full of Xboxes, okay, and like I'm going to go against Shady Acres. It's like, man, it would be a fight, epic competitive.
With how mainstream gaming is going nowadays, that actually might be the future. Maybe when I'm that age. When I'm in my retirement home, I'll go talk to my buddy. Hey, finish your, prune juice. Let's play some Halo.
Yeah. I work at a VA hospital, and a lot of my patients are very, very old. And I had a conversation with a 71-year-old dude the other day. He has a PS4, and his main game is Destiny. He's grinding Destiny. He's 71.
That's cool.
That is cool. Yeah. So how old of a fella are you, ZerueL?
A month ago, turned 21.
Yeah, legal.
I can go out and drink. That's
Go to
another.
Go to any titty bars yet?
No. My friends want to go, but actually, my friend told me a funny story about a titty bar that I guess he went for the first time, and I don't know what happened, or he doesn't know what happened, but at the end of the day, he owed some of the gals there about $200, and he had no money on him. His money was gone, and he had to pay up, so I think his friends bailed him out. But again, if you don't pay in those places, you'll get some big guys coming after you.
Bruno. Yeah, we got a welcher here. Yeah. Oh boy, so you should definitely check it out. You know, once you turn 21, you got no reason not to. You know, unless you're worried about morality.
What's that?
All right, so what's your favorite beverage of choice when you want to get a little buzz on?
Well, I haven't had much, but a good double bastard gets me going.
Now, I'm going to pretend like I know exactly what that is. No, I'm not. What the fuck is a double bastard?
Comes in a huge bottle. It's about, let's see, like yay big.
Okay.
Yeah, it has twice the alcohol content of a normal beer. So, or actually, it could be an IPA. I don't really know the difference. Or IPA is Indian Pale Ale. I'm trying to get all these names sorted out now. Trying to get it. But yeah, so it has like 13% alcohol. It's kind of bitter, but I like the taste of it. It's made by Stone, the company, or the brewery.
Okay, so it's a double bastard. Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Wow, Flex, did you know about that?
I did not. Had I known about it in my drinking days, there may have been trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in case you didn't know, I stopped drinking in 2005, and
I stopped drinking in like 2001.
Yeah. So we're on the wagon. Rockstar.
With the amount of weird stuff they put in rock stars. Oh, water. There you go.
Water. Oh my God, you're
Hey.
being so healthy. You're being so healthy.
Water.
So, arm.
Yeah. We'll get to the arm in just a second here. So what are you drinking?
I was drinking water, and then my
You're
brother.
drinking water.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's too hot. I'm trying to cut down on the sugary sodas. Because I know later on when finals come around, I'm just going to be hawking down Mountain Dews.
That's it. Okay, so Flex, let's hear the mackerel report of the week.
Oh, the Bionicle report.
Yeah.
Well, my arm's healing well. The surgery we already know is a complete success. It's still kind of painful. I had a reverse shoulder replacement last week.
They made a shoulder. They created a shoulder.
Oh, wow.
It's painful, but it's healing, and I'm getting through the exercises okay, so everything's moving in the right direction.
Okay, so you have a titanium ball.
Yep. And a nylon socket.
And a nylon socket.
Yep.
Wow.
Wow. So we can rebuild him. Stronger, faster.
Built-in machine gun.
Yeah. It's like you push a button and like a minigun pops out of your arm. Would that be fucking cool?
Not sure if insurance will cover that.
or maybe some sort of a jackhammer or a death ray or something.
Death Ray.
Actually, have you ever played the game Deus Ex?
I haven't. No.
I haven't.
Yeah, the newer ones go into that concept where now you can get mechanical arms that have like swords in them or machine guns. Replace your eyeballs with HD. I don't know.
Wow. Now, if you could do that, and you had and you had the money to do it, would you upgrade?
Probably my eyes, because I wear glasses, and sometimes the glasses get in the way of a few things. Especially now with the VR headsets, I tried putting some of those on, and my glasses they got in the way a bit. But hopefully they design them so the glasses won't get in the way. Or maybe if you won't need glasses with them.
Yeah. So, do you ever do the contact lens thing?
No, I've never done contact lenses before.
I did them, and I didn't like them. They sucked, man. I hated putting my finger in my eye all the time. And then you always feel like you got something in your eye, and you like, oh wow, something in my eye, and then you go like this, and the contact's out on your finger.
Maintenance required. Which
Absolutely.
Glasses are low maintenance. If they break, see some glue.
You can always go get laser zapped, man.
Oh.
They got that
LASIK?
corrective surgery. Yeah, LASIK.
LASIK? Nah, not me.
You're not gonna run out and get laser surgery?
Put no laser in my eye, man, for no reason.
Gets me a bit nervous. As much as I like lasers, them going into me.
Yeah, I just don't dig that.
Yeah. Now, if you're going to be a Halo player, I'm telling you right now, you've got the wrong kind of glasses. You've got to get Lurker Zero, Modest Major type hipster, big plastic dark glasses. Like all those guys are wearing those hipster glasses. You got to get that.
Yeah, I was planning getting some gunners, prescription gunners.
Some prescription gunners.
Yes.
Ooh.
I'm getting I already decided on the model. I'm getting the anime model.
Oh no.
Yeah.
So what does that look like? Is it a metal frame or a plastic frame?
I think it's like plastic or some sort of poly something, whatever they call it. But yeah, they're thick framed. So yeah, they look like your hipster glasses and all that.
Yeah, if I was going to get gunners, I think I'd get like white plastic ones. I think that's cool looking. The white frames with that like slightly yellow, looks like the color of pee after you had a Red Bull.
So do you prefer circular frames rather than rectangular? Because I noticed both of you actually have circular frames.
That's true. Well, this is my first pair that I ever had that was circular, and I really like it. It's very, very practical and functional. I mean, it does a great job.
I got a lot of circular frame shades, and then these are my current glasses.
Nice.
See, those are your hipster ones.
Yeah, these are my hipster ones.
When you play Halo, you have to put those on.
Yeah.
It's a requirement. I can't even play Halo because I don't have the right glasses. Yeah, I'm working on a project. I took some screenshots, and it's not just Lurker and Modest Major, but there's several other Halo people who have hipster glasses, and I'll lay that on you guys one of these days. I don't know if it'll be a video or what, but I'm about to blow the lid off this hipster glasses trend.
Ooh.
It's gonna trend on Twitter and everything.
Ooh.
Yeah. So you're a pretty active Twitter guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I tweet on there. Sometimes, probably a bit too much.
So you ever like messing with Twitter when you should be working?
Yeah, I've been on Twitter while I'm working. Just constantly updating my Twitter. Yeah. Scroll down or scroll up, seeing what's new.
Seeing what's new. Well, of course, I would never use work time to mess around with social media. I mean, that would be stealing from my employer. So I don't do that.
Well, sometimes when you're an intern and you get nobody's paying attention to you, you get kind of bored.
Yeah.
Yep.
So what are you hoping to do with your education, and what exactly the kind of thing that you want to do?
I plan to go into software engineering. So, work for a company, see what apps they're creating, and pretty much help out in designing the apps using, putting what I learned to work. Programming of the sorts,
So are you looking for thinking about working for a startup kind of a deal, or like a big corporation kind of a deal, or what's your preference?
Maybe a corporation, just to have that extra stability, so I can build myself up. It's the first job. I'd rather have stability rather than maybe working for a startup and maybe the startup going downhill afterwards. So then again, startups do have the possibility of going big and
You could strike it rich, man. You could be,
Yeah, I could strike it rich, but no. So, but I think I'm preferring stability first and foremost.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stability over the coin.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then later on,
Yeah. Then I could, learn
wanna
skills.
Take a shot.
Yeah.
Take a shot, like with some company, and you'd be the next one of those guys, and you'll buy your own island, and you'll have a yacht.
Yes, yeah.
And you'll be doing coke off of hookers' asses and shit like that.
Oh boy, that lifestyle.
Now, it's time for our little section of the show where we talk about new games of the week.
New games of the week.
What's coming out?
Rock Band 4!
I've never played
Band
Rock
4
Band.
came out last Tuesday. Of course, I can't play it very much because I'm broken. But Rock Band 4 came out.
Okay, so your left hand, can you play it at all? I mean, can you hold the guitar so you can do it?
Yeah, it's got small frets down on the bottom of the guitar here. These smaller frets. I can play that because they're really close together, but I don't want to mess with it too much because my shoulder's in a really fragile position right now because it's healing.
If you move it the wrong way, does it hurt like a mofo?
If I ever moved it the wrong way, it would, but I don't.
Yeah, well, you have an incentive because it hurts like a mofo.
Right.
So what's your review of Rock Band 4?
I like some of the new features. The partying up seems to be easier if you want to play with a band. They got a few new game modes I haven't had a chance to dig into yet, but overall it came with 60 games. If you pre-ordered, you got 60 songs. If you pre-ordered, you got 30 more songs. And then I had a bunch of songs from Rock Band 3 that I imported, so I can't give a full review on it, obviously, because I'm still broken, but
yeah. So
I'll
when
give
do you
it
get
a
out of
thumbs
that
up.
sling?
4 more weeks.
4 more weeks. Okay, but you have a very good impression of it so far.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, I liked Rock Band. I enjoyed it. I had fun with it. I did everything. I played the bass, the guitar, I played the drums, and I even sang.
Yeah.
So, Kevin, you actually have never played Rock Band?
No, I've never played Rock Band.
Not even like in a bar or something?
Nope. Never.
Wow. Okay, so what about Guitar Hero?
Played once and absolutely failed at it.
Yeah. Are you are you musically inclined? Because like people that are more musically inclined have a harder time playing Rock Band and Guitar Hero than they do playing a real instrument. Like Slash said, he goes, Slash obviously one of the greatest guitarists in the world, but can't play Guitar Hero or Rock Band.
Yeah, he can't play the fake guitar. He can play the real one though.
Yeah. So it drives him crazy.
Yeah.
I don't really play any instruments. No.
So you're just not really into instruments and stuff like that.
No, unless you consider a MacBook an instrument.
Some people do.
Yeah. Well, what about singing? Can you sing?
After a few drinks. I've gone out. I've had some drunk karaoke nights with some college friends. Yeah, I think last song I sung was in Barbie World.
Oh my God! Let's go Barbie! Let's go Barbie! Ah!
I was singing Barbie.
I just can't imagine you singing that. Like, give us a line or two.
Hi, Ken. Oh yeah.
I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. I'm plastic, fantastic, or something like that.
Oh boy.
Actually, I like that song. Something about it is kind of subversive and disgusting.
It's catchy.
It's catchy.
I was going to say that it is kind of a catchy song.
It's catchy. Did you ever see the video that goes with it?
I think so.
Yeah. Well, of course, the chick singing looks like a Barbie for sure, but the dude looks like this skeevy kind of pedophile, like kind of a creep, you know. Come on, Barbie.
Let me show you my dream house, Barbie.
I'll buy you a pink Corvette. Oh my.
Yeah, I also listened to a remix version of that song. It's I'm a Selfie Girl. that was pretty funny too.
I'm a selfie girl.
Yeah. If you have the time, feel free to watch it. It's pretty funny.
I just saw in the news the other day there was a ball game. I forgot. I think it was a baseball game, and you know the voiceover guys are in the booth talking about stuff. Mm-hmm. Like somebody noticed this group of girls, this big group of girls, and they were all taking hell of selfies.
Yes.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw
that went pretty viral on Facebook a while ago.
Yeah. It's like the camera just focused on these girls. They didn't realize that they were being on TV, and they're just all doing their selfies, and it's like duck lips. Can we get a duck lip? It's like, Flex, give us a duck lip.
Whack.
Oh wow, that's a duck lip. Well, you're good for a selfie. That should do it. So when Halo 4 comes out, what are you heading for? What's the first thing you're going for? Campaign.
Five.
Arena.
You meant Halo 5.
Okay, whatever. I'm not good with numbers. when Halo 5 comes out, what are you heading for? Are you going for campaign, arena, Warzone? What are you doing? What's first?
Might pub stomp in Warzone. Boost up the KD a bit before I start playing with competitive people.
There you go. Learn the weapons. Figure out, what works good. All right. We'll see. One thing that sort of concerns me is like the arena is all ranked. It's like,
yeah.
And And you lose a game, you get knocked down a rank. It's like, it's like, ooh, people who are good on my friends list are not going to want to play with me because they might lose. It's like, it make me sad. Nobody will want to play with Yam Juice.
Yeah, and hopefully they include some sort of casual playlist or something,
Like, hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, they gotta give something for losers like us that can't play.
Yeah, can you imagine competitive action sack? Ranked action sack?
Boy, everybody try-harding with the plasma pistol.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you with this plasma pistol.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. But hey, I like that. Do you like Infection? Do you are you into that?
Yeah, I really like Infection. I used to make lots of Infection maps in Reach and Halo 3 and play with my buddies. Yeah, so hopefully this time around they revamp it. Hopefully that's another thing, if it's going to be available on launch, but who knows?
Well, they haven't said anything about it.
Yeah.
Nothing. Let's see. What's our countdown timer for the release here? Come on, phone, turn on here and give me some action, sack. My sack needs a little action. Okay, here we are, October the 11th. 1 week, 2 weeks, 2 days. 2 weeks and 2 days from today. Really?
Wow.
Really?
It's
2
close.
weeks and 2 days. In fact, that's really only 1 day because 2 weeks and 1 day at 12 o'clock Eastern Time. Which, you know what that means for you and me, ZerueL. We get it at 9 o'clock.
Yes.
I love it.
Early.
I love it. Everybody else will be staying up past their bedtime playing. It's like, all right. We got 3 more hours to play than you guys do.
So have any of you pre-ordered Halo 5 yet?
I haven't pre-ordered it yet.
No pre-orders? I know some people are. You pre-ordered?
Yeah, I did.
I know some people don't want to pre-order Halo 5 or any of that stuff. I'm thinking about it. I'm still on the wall.
A lot of people don't want to pre-order games anymore, but
Right.
the ones I really want, and if they come with any goodies that I think I'll like, I don't give a shit. I'll pre-order it. It's only $5 at GameStop. If it turns out I don't like it, or I hear some news later on that it sucks, then I just go and get my $5, put it on a different game.
Yeah.
And now I want to get the Legendary Edition or whatever they're calling it. With the statues and all that.
The statues, wow. That's not cheap, right?
Yeah, I think this time it's running around $250 this time.
Yeah.
So I might have to go in and pre-order soon because I do like getting the limited Legendary Editions. I have the Legendary Edition of Reach, so I have all my figurines over there somewhere.
All right. All right.
Cool.
Did you get the Legendary Titanfall with the giant ass Titan?
No, the game didn't interest me, so at the time.
No, the Titan was cool though.
Yeah,
the Titan
it was cool, but I couldn't really justify
that motherfucker is huge. That thing is huge. It's like when people were doing their unboxings of it, it's like, oh yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty massive.
It was cool. So this year we got Spartan Locke.
Yeah.
Spartan Locke. So do you think he's going to kill Master Chief?
I don't think so. Yeah, that's probably going to be your typical plot where everybody saves the day somehow. And
Now, do you think Spartan Locke is going to die?
I'm not sure because they already had this new. They implemented this new system where you have everybody can control a Spartan and all of that. So I don't know how that would carry on to the next game if one of them dies or if you just replace them or something like that. But I think it seems unlikely.
All right, so this team, Osiris, is that what it is?
Yeah, Osiris.
Locke's team. Okay, they're given the task of hunting and tracking down the Master Chief and his blue team.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because apparently he's some kind of a traitor, or he's a deserter, or some sort of, he did something bad, and they're after him. Okay, so here's what I think is going to happen. He's going to track him down. There's going to be a confrontation. They're going to fight. And it's like something's going to happen, and they'll realize that they're really on the same team, and there'll be a common enemy that wants to kill them both. And that's how the story will go. And they'll be friends at the end. Everybody will be happy. The world will be saved once again.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could be wrong. But, they're not going to kill Master Chief. They're not going to kill Locke. They just created Locke. They're just going to create him for one thing and then kill him off? Nah.
Mm-mm. Yeah. Hopefully they don't kill the Arbiter either. He's a cool character. I don't want him to die.
Yeah. Let's keep the Arbiter around. What about Cortana? Will we see Cortana come back?
It's a good question. I still don't know whether or not.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows? Maybe all her information was transferred off somewhere else before the blast or something, but who knows?
Or is she gone forever and we'll never see Cortana ever again? I can't imagine that. Come on.
Yeah. But then, they're adding all these new characters. There's Chief's team, so those are probably Cortana's replacements in a way. Because Cortana was always there with you, because usually it was just a chief on his own.
Right, well, that was how they told you what you had to do next. It would be Cortana's voice telling you, Chief, you got to go over there.
Yeah, Chief do this, Chief do that. Now you have other team members with you, kind of filling in that gap. So.
Yeah. Should be interesting. So, at what point are you going to hit the campaign? It's like, are you going to play it for weeks or months of multiplayer and then hit the campaign when you get a little bored? Or are you going to, because then there'll be all kinds of spoilers. If you don't play it right away, there's going to be spoilers.
Yeah, that's true. No, I said Warzone first. Matchmaking wise, I'll do Warzone first, but overall game wise, I think I might go into campaign first.
Yeah, because otherwise, you're going to get the spoilers. There's no way. People are going to be trying to release that stuff on purpose just to fuck with people.
So I might do it on a normal first, and then after a couple months of matchmaking, I'm going to go back and finish the whole thing on Legendary.
Yeah. I think it's going to be cool that you got 4-player co-op. That should do wonders. I mean, people are going to be playing so much more of the campaign now, I think. Mm-hmm. Okay, I went all the way through the campaign as, pick a name. I'm Buck. It's okay, now I'm going to be Locke. What are those other people's names? I can't even remember them.
I only know of Buck and Locke. Blue Team I know because I read the books and all. There's Master Chief John, then there's Linda, Kelly, and Fred. Right.
Mm-hmm. And then Locke's got his own people.
Yeah, one of them is a translator. Other one's I think another sniper of some sorts. But
yeah. Well, Game of Thrones is so big. I'm surprised that they didn't have one midget. They should have one midget Spartan. That'd be kind of cool. This little guy in a suit of armor. You know, forgive me.
Maybe the augmentation process went wrong, and he ended up a dwarf.
It's I'm a hard to hit target. I'm more agile. Oh my god. So let's let everybody know that ZerueL's YouTube channel is undersubscribed. I'm going to tell you right now, that channel is undersubscribed. So you viewers out there, look at the channel. The description will be in the channel will be in the description. Take a look at it. It might be worth your time. Sum up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything you want to plug? Rainbow Doritos?
Doritos, Mountain Dew. Any new flavors of Mountain Dew you like?
there's always new flavors of Mountain Dew, but there is rainbow Doritos.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
They just came out with them.
Yeah, and right now they've got black Whoppers. Have you seen that?
At Burger King.
They've got like some sort of a Halloween black Whopper. The bread is black.
The bun's black. They use A1 sauce for the sauce.
I actually just saw a funny picture of on that of Facebook right now. And some Asian guy eating the black Whopper, and then the next picture is a black person wearing the same clothing as the Asian guy. So I was like, oh no.
It turns you black. Actually, I did read something that it's giving people green shit.
Yeah, it turns the dye in the button turns your shit green.
Yeah.
Like if you drink a lot of purple Kool-Aid, you'll shit green.
Yeah. So if you thought the black hamburger was awesome, it's not even anywhere near as awesome as the green like dookies that you're gonna make. That'd be so cool.
Actually, that reminds me of one episode of SpongeBob where he does the pretty patties. I don't know if you guys have seen that.
Ooh, sounds icky.
Then you have all these people. One person turned glow in the dark. Other person he has like a Celt pattern on him.
Oh man. SpongeBob is actually pretty damn good.
It's pretty funny.
It's that old-fashioned kind of animation, Boing.
Yep.
Like, it reminds me of Ren and Stimpy just a little bit.
Stimpy! What do you want, Ren?
You do that pretty good, man. So, I would say that if you're still watching Bulletproof Underwear, episode number 171... Good job.
Consistently straight episodes.
Straight episodes, that's right. We're anti-gay. No, we're straight. Straight episodes. I've been your co-host, Yam Juice.
And I've been your co-host, Flex.
And once again, we would like to thank Kevin, a.k.a. ZerueL, awesome dude that he is, for being on our show. Yay!
Yay! Woo! One hand clapping.
Well, at least it's your right hands. Hopefully that's the one that you hold the toilet paper in. Okay, so I think it is about, that time. Good effort. All right, so we'd like to thank you for being on the show, and hey, we want to have you back soon.
Oh yeah, definitely. Mostly I guess I have time on the weekends sometimes. Depends.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, just tweet me beforehand. I'll be happy to come on.
All right, so I think there's only one thing left to do. Take us out, Mr. Flex.
Loop.